Hey guys, it's Nick from techfever here, and today I am going to give you a review of Adobe Muse Creative Cloud. Let's get right into it. So first up, if you are not familiar with Adobe Muse it's brand new. Well, it's not brand new. It's been around for about a year or two, but it is a fairly new web design software, and I think it is just great. This is what I use for web design all the time, and it is awesome. So let's get right into it. So I already have Muse open here, and I'm just going to create a new site. All these settings are fine, the presets. You can always change them later. So right now you have your site plan. So right here it's called a master page. So the master page you can have different masters, and you can assign the masters to different pages. So let's say I have an A master. So I'm going to open up the A master, and I'm going to fill it in with a red. Now let's go back, and let's say the B master can be filled in with blue. So now I have my two masters, and now I'm going to create one more page, and I'll make this the contact us page. But I'm going to, right now the A master is on both of them, but I'm going to make the B master the home. So see how easy it is right there just to assign a master to a page. So now let's just get into actually editing a page. So when you get in here, you can see there's 3 stages here, or 4 stages. There's plan, design, preview, publish, and manage. Now, publish and manage you will only use if you use Adobe for hosting. I don't, so I just use plan, design, and preview. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add some text. So I'm gonna click this text, and I'm gonna drag how big I want this text box. So I'll just put it here, and I'll go center, and I'll make it 24, and I'll put 24. There you go, and I'll put techfever. Now, I'm not going to go into any extensive editing, so I'm just going to click my cursor right here and put it up, and then there's your techfever. Why don't we underline it? There you go. So another feature of Muse is it has a built-in crop tool, which is really nice for an image that you uploaded. You can easily crop it. You just, select what you don't want out of the image, and it is perfect. Here's your zoom tool, and here's your cursor, so you can just scroll around, and then this is a shape. So if I wanted to add a shape, like right here, I can add a shape, and then I can right click and arrange it to the back, and add it to the library, copy, paste it, and so I can put a fill in there as well. So let's move that to the center, and I'll make the fill red. So there it is right there. So I mean, this is the zoom right here, and another great thing about Muse is it's all in front of you. So as you can see, right here was my little fill. So if I actually click on the word fill, it gives me the fill. I could do a gradient as well. Choose a gradient. I'm going to stick to solid. I can change the opacity, and then I can change color, and I can even upload an image. And then this scroll motion is very interesting, and I'll show you that later. It's a great feature to Muse. Stroke, if you see that little black line around it, I can increase that for you. Little black line around it. So I'm going to get rid of that completely. And then you can also make rounded edges, which I love, because rounded edges can just look so sophisticated. So, I can just click all 4 edges to round them, and I kind of like to put it on 15, and there you go. You have your rounded shape with the rounded edges. And then you have your browser fill, which is this back here. Most of the time, what I actually do is I would say something like this. I'd say, okay, my browser fill, I'll choose that color and I'll have that be blue. And then what I'll do is I'll take this fill and I'll make it transparent. That's just something I do sometimes, but just personal preference. So that's kind of the top over there. And now I'm going to show you right in here, this little toolbox. This little toolbox allows you to do so many things in Adobe Muse. So you can go over here to the swatches. Some of the stuff that is here you can do there too. Here's the swatches, the fill, as you know, you click on the fill, same things. Text. You have a bunch of text options. Scroll effects. This is what I was going to show you. So what you can have is you can have an object come in here, and when you scroll, you can program it. So let's say I have this square. All right, so I'll put motion on. Initial motion I'll put there. 2 times. So now I'll do initial motion is here, and final motion I can put there. So what will happen when you do the preview is it will, let me just set all this up. That's good right there. So what happens when you're in the preview is it will, you can program it. I didn't do it correctly. I was just showing you as an example, but what you can do is you can program it so that when you scroll down, it will come into the center like that. It's a great feature in Muse. Then you can also go to spacing. There's assets, which is whenever you upload anything to Muse, it comes up right here in the assets. Right here is transform, to transform an object, and then you can also align it or align it. So right down here is kind of its own separate section right here. So there's one section up here, and then here's another one right here. So the widgets library. This is a lifesaver. So you have compositions right here. See, this is just like your regular composition if you want to put it in. Then right here you have forms. So I'll put a detailed contact form in here on top of the red. So I'll just take this. I'll put the red right there, and then I'll select that. So there it is. I'll actually put the red behind it. I know it's not centered, but let's see, I'll center that right there, and I can even extend the red all the way down. Alright, that's good. So here it is right here. Now I have a contact form, and I can customize this, and my visitors of the website can fill it out, and whenever they press submit, it will go right to your email. So that's a great feature in Muse. Then you also have menus if you want to add a menu bar. So I can put horizontal, put it at the top right there, and then when you click that, it will automatically go to the certain page it's you're desired to go to. Then we have panels and slideshows, and a new thing that they've added is social, which is great because before, when I've made sites, they haven't had this. This was just in the November update of it. So I can just add a Facebook like button directly in the site, like that right there. And then I can click this right here and put in my Facebook page right here, and then when they click that, it will automatically go to my Facebook page and like it. And I mean, this has everything here: Google Plus, LinkedIn, PayPal, Pinterest, Twitter follow, Twitter tweet, Vimeo, and YouTube, and more too before it. It's a great new thing that they've added to it. Then you can also get a character styles for it, paragraph styles, layers, kind of like this layers tab. It kind of goes with the layers in the Pixelmator review that I did earlier today. Then there's the wrap, and then there's graphic styles. So right here is a really cool feature, and it's called states. So I can put it for when I roll over, I can make it black. So it's normal, and then when you roll over it, it's black. So, and then when it's active, so kind of like for something like this, I could say it's normal there, and then roll over, it could be that, mouse down, it's that, and then when it's active, it's that. So it's great, you can actually change the color, and what I've done before is I've changed the text color. It's really good. And then the library. The library is a new thing that they have added. And what you can do is you can go to Adobe Muse Exchange and download things to put on your site. And I will show you that in a minute. And then you have the warnings right here. If there's anything wrong with the site when you try to upload it, it will give you a warning sign. So as you can see, it's just so simple to create a nice site. I mean, this is by no means a nice site that I would put on the web, but it is, as you can see, so easy, and the options are limitless. You can do whatever you want. So now I'm going to show you Adobe Exchange. So this is Adobe Muse Exchange, where you can find a personal library. So something like this, you can add Google Analytics to your Muse project, and that was a very tough thing for some people. In fact, some people could not even do it because they did not have an option to add the Google Analytics. So that's perfect that Google Analytics is there. Then you have an AeroKit, just with a bunch of arrows that you can put for buttons, a font, FAQ box widget. That's super useful. A Mobile Plus Lite. I'm not really sure what that does. It's probably just a theme. Social media icons. So right here, it's limitless. And this is brand new. It just came out in November, about a month ago. So, Muse is rising, and it is a great software. It is super easy to use, and the projects you can create are limitless. So I suggest you go out right now and you buy Adobe Muse. Now, with Adobe's Creative Cloud, Adobe Muse is $14.99 a month. Kind of a steep price, but to me, I think it's worth it. To make this quality web design for $15 a month, it's pretty expensive, but I definitely think it's worth it because this is a premium application right here. A premium piece of software that I highly, highly recommend. So I'd like to thank you for tuning into our videos. We have 14 videos on deck this week. This is the fourth one. So there's 10 more this week. Subscribe to techfever, and you can also click here to follow techfever on Facebook. Click here to follow techfever on Twitter, and click here to follow techfever on Google+. So please comment, rate, and subscribe. This is Nick from techfever. Happy holidays. Peace.